More than 5,000 miles away from the place you called home is bound to cause some homesickness. There is a Korean phrase, yaksik dongwan, which means food is medicine. And for many, a taste of home can be the fastest way to heal that ache. In this week's Amazing America, NBC Montana's Bowen West explores how one woman is turning her kitchen into a bridge between cultures, sharing the flavors of Korea, one home-cooked class at a time.
Hana Lee left her coastal hometown of Boryong, Korea, chasing love across the world.
A boy brought me here.
A chance romance with an American brought her first to Chicago, then to the wilds of Montana. What started as a job in diversity for a firefighting crew blossomed into a passion for the Treasure State. But she wants to show off where she came from.
It's not just like a regular class. It's I'm teaching Korean food, but like also sharing a lot of Korean culture through food.
Let's Get Korean launched officially this year from Hana's home kitchen. Classes range from one-on-one sessions to date nights and private groups, up to 10 last month alone. Half public, half bespoke. Guests learn bulgogi, a savory beef dish, or ferment bean paste in traditional Hungary jars she sources locally. But it's the stories that linger. Tales of kimjang, a communal kimchi making ritual, or her high school days helping her dad craft pastes. And as we quickly learned, an interview always takes backseat when it's time to cook.
You create a community in the span of that class. Is that important to you?
Yes, I think, foods gather people, I think. Like it's a good two-way. Hello! Hi! 안녕하세요!
Hana's classes aren't just recipes. They're community. Korean adoptees have reached out, leading to a special gathering this July. She's taught at food banks for fundraisers, plans an LGBTQ-friendly event in June, and will even trade fly fishing lessons for cooking tips.
It's very important for me, like having connection with people. So also, I'm so happy doing this because I'm meeting a lot of people and having connections.
Hana brings her experience to events like the Missoula Moonlight Market on May 9th at Caris Park, a celebration of Asian food and art. Former English teacher to Korean students for over a decade, she's shared her culture since arriving in the U.S. in 2010. Now, with her partner, affectionately Yobo, or Darling, she's building a life here. For Hana Lee, food isn't just sustenance, it's a warm invitation. Reporting in Missoula, Bowen West, NBC Montana.
Missoula city leaders say the urban camping ordinance is working as intended, with fewer complaints and stable encampment levels. But some residents say conditions on the ground haven't changed. The city provided an update on enforcement, cleanups, and a vehicle camping program. Bowen West has the story.
Mark Zuper says he walks the river corridor in Missoula nearly every day, and what he sees keeps him frustrated.
Very angry, sad, embarrassed, and it just doesn't seem like anything is happening.
He says the problem started back in 2023 when he saw camps under the Russell Street Bridge. Filed a complaint then, and the city cleaned it up, but Zuber says conditions never really improved. Started picking up trash on his walks, sometimes 4 or 5 times a week, and eventually began documenting what he saw. Days after a city cleanup, the debris returns.
They're still concerned. I haven't seen any improvement in since the ordinances have been passed.
Zuber said he's concerned about safety, trash, and the impact on the river corridor. Says people he knows no longer want to use some of the trails, including areas near Russell Street, California Street, and Silver Park.
I have grandkids. I wouldn't take them on these trails.
The city, though, says the ordinance is doing what it was designed to do. The city says it received more than 1,000 complaints before the policy took full effect, compared with just a few hundred since last summer. Officials say the program has helped prevent large, entrenched camps from developing and has shifted cleanup efforts into a more coordinated system.
I recognize that that doesn't mean that everybody is satisfied with it, but the number of complaints we hear are dwarfed today by where they were prior.
City leaders also point to a vehicle camping program they say has given people a legal way to stay in the city while limiting impacts on public right-of-way.
And I think that's where this ordinance comes in. I know some people do not like it. I know a lot of other people who do like it. That's just the reality. So as a community, I think that's where our value system has centered, and we're trying very hard to push that forward.
The ordinance remains in place, and city leaders say they'll keep monitoring it through the review process. But Zuber says the city's own data doesn't match what he sees on his walks. And he wants council members to take another look.
Even though it is frustrating and disheartening at times, I plan to continue my daily walks, monitor the river corridor, and do my part and pick up trash.
Reporting in Missoula, Bowen West, NBC Montana.
Language class at a Missoula high school is being cut, with one teacher pointing to shrinking enrollment. NBC Montana's Bowen West takes a closer look at what this could mean for students in the district's World Languages program moving forward.
Brendan Work started teaching Arabic in Missoula over 10 years ago at 3 different high schools. But some of those programs have since been cut, including Sentinel's Arabic program, which was cut this past year as the district faced broader enrollment drops. What are we seeing right now?
I started teaching Arabic in 2012 in 3 different schools. And then over the past 14 years, unfortunately, 2 of those programs have been cut.
Work says he will continue teaching Arabic at Hellgate, but he worries the change reflects a larger trend.
The reality is, 14 years ago, there was a Chinese program, there was a German program, the French program was twice as big, and Arabic was in 3 different schools. And now we have, unfortunately, reached a little bit of a low point.
Work says Arabic is more than a class. It's a way to build connections and understanding. He recently took Sentinel students to Morocco and says he hopes they keep pursuing the language.
Arabic, like any language, is simply a way to make friends, make connections, expand your sense of yourself.
In a note, Work told his students language learning should open doors, not close them. Says the course gives students a window into the Arab world, history, and other cultures.
Focus on things that are safe. And that is, unfortunately, just the opposite of the message I would like to deliver with my Arabic class, which is that, you know, you're not just a Montanan, you're also a citizen of the world, and you have a chance to change it wherever you go in the Middle East.
In a statement, MCPS says the district still plans to offer 4 languages next year: Spanish, French, Latin, and Arabic at Hellgate High School. The district says all middle schools offer Spanish, and about 46% of high school students are enrolled in a world language course this year. It also says its projections show a decline in high school enrollment for the 2026-27 school year, and that could mean fewer sections of some classes, not whole program cuts. The district goes on to say Montana does not have a world language graduation requirement, which may also affect student enrollment. Reporting in Missoula, Bowen West, NBC Montana.